My name is William Tate, and I'm president of LSU. I'm a researcher at heart, and what's great about being at LSU is it's a great research university. It's comprehensive in nature with a focus on agriculture and mechanical, that's its history, but also a very strong focus in music, in the arts, and other areas that I think we do a very good job in. The people of Louisiana are resilient. I love the folks here. It reminds me of Texas a little bit. I would say a tad bit better food, no offense. But overall, I just think it's a great place with wonderful people who want to see the institution move forward, and that's a great partnership for me. I really appreciate UT Dallas a lot. It really was foundational for my career, and I learned a great deal more mathematics because I was in econ as undergrad, and I was taking classes in the math department there at UTD, as well as the math ed courses and courses related to learning science. That's what we call it now. Back then they just called it the psychology of education. But all of that provided me a background to then go into a research career as a social scientist in math education, and it wouldn't have been feasible without that experience.
Mathematics is more than just people putting numbers together. That it's a way of looking at patterns. It's a way of thinking about the world, and he emphasizes that and has shown us that that's the direction that we should take. Everybody thinks math is a difficult subject, but he was a person that could make it meaningful and important in the lives of individuals with whom he worked. I always knew that he could do it, okay? I always knew that he could be president of a university, and the LSU is very fortunate to have him as the president of the university.
As a leader in higher education, I think you have to have principles that guide what you do. I have three that I think are consistent with any research university. The first is to seek truth. And once you do that, you begin to open up and really have a sense of the totality of knowledge that's created in humanities, the social sciences, engineering, and the like. And once you have the truth, knowing that really puts a burden on you. You have to be courageous in terms of sharing it. So I think you have to have an attitude about attempting to be courageous in all you do. And also knowing the truth should make you more empathetic. Some people may not have access to the information that you have, or even understanding of how you came about getting it. And rather than gloat about it or take on some kind of elitist perspective, I think the best way to think about it is, I own something, I have this, I need to be empathetic and share it with people, but also understand where they're coming from and be respectful of that. And I think if you have all three of those as a leader, you're in good shape. And if your institution is operating with those values, I think you're going to be quite important to the advancement of society.